Today's public examination began with puisne judge Liam Yates ruling on an application by Damian Carreras to delay the hearing until September, when his legal counsel would be available. This was rejected by Mr. Justice Yates on the basis that he had been given sufficient time to appoint a lawyer. When Mr. Carreras initially refused to respond to Daniel Feetham's questions, the judge warned him that he would be in contempt of court, which could result in a prison sentence. Mr. Carreras then agreed to answer questions that might assist the liquidators in recovering some $42 million, but his associate Pavel Sidorov, also speaking via video link, said he would not take part without a Russian translator and subsequently left the hearing. Mr. Carreras admitted he transferred approximately £26.5 million of investor money into the main Globix cash wallet, which was held with Binance in the sole name of Sidorov's partner Alla Babenko, on trust, despite never having spoken to her before. As for details of these transfers, such as which crypto exchange they were sent to, what amounts, and in whose names, Mr. Carreras claimed all these were contained in telegram messages between himself and Pavel Sidorov, which were deleted following Sidorov's alleged kidnapping. Mr. Carreras also said he sold his phone to an online vendor earlier on this year. He denied operating a Ponzi scheme and said he was seeking statements from the crypto exchanges Sidorov transferred money to: Garantex, Bizlato, Bitstamp and Coinbase. He said he sold the idea of investing in the company with a core group of 10 to 12 investors locally, but that the rest was done by word of mouth, with investors also from outside Gibraltar. When things began to turn pear-shaped in the spring of 2022, Mr. Carreras claimed he was threatened by some investors and he therefore engaged Verralls law firm to help him calm the waters. In answer to questions, he said he handed over 15 luxury watches worth around £700,000 and a car worth €380,000 to Verralls. He said his lawyer, Chris Finch, made the decision about which investors should receive the money from the proceeds of sale, telling Mr. Carreras he would do it. Mr. Carreras said he had no written record of the transactions, which he claimed were all done on trust. Daniel Feetham asked him why he had made a personal payment of £177,000 to a lawyer at the firm called Chris. Was Chris one of the investors, he asked. Mr. Carreras limited himself to saying, "That's the way they made me do it." He refused to answer further questions on this without a lawyer. The public examination is adjourned until Tuesday, when Pavel Sidorov will be provided with a translator.